In this video, we will continue importing bitmap images and we will show you how to convert one into a PhotoStitch design. The procedure is simple. First, use the From File icon to locate any image you like. Find the bitmap image you want and open it. A dialog appears showing the selected image and the available handling options. Each option is presented into a separate video. For now, we will concentrate on Open as PhotoStitch. At this lower part of the dialog, you can select a portion of the image to import or resize the image so that it fits in any desired hoop. For example, using these handles that appear on the outer edge of the image, you can select just a portion of the image. You may also click and drag on top of the preview to create a new selection, or use this circle icon to reset the dialog. On the lower part of the dialog, you may choose to change the resolution of the imported image by editing the width, the height, or the DPI values. When you change any value, the other values are automatically updated so that the image is resized proportionally. If you select a portion of the image, then this portion is resized. If any of the imported image dimensions, width or height, is larger than the default backdrop size limit, which is 29.5 centimeters or 11.6 inches, the resolution values, width, height, and DPI will be automatically adjusted to match this limit. So, if you proceed, the imported image is 29.4 centimeters because it was automatically resized. Actually, you may want to scale down to a size that fits your hoop. And just like that, the image has been converted into a nice PhotoStitch design. The software has analyzed the image and created layers of satin bars following the gradient of the colors of the image. By default, PhotoStitch designs are created in monochrome. When in monochrome, you can use negative option to reverse the fill area. A negative image is a total inversion in which light areas appear dark and vice versa. If you edit the color on the Used Colors bar, you can turn the monochrome PhotoStitch into any color you like. If you disable monochrome, a 4-color PhotoStitch design is created. The process is the same. The software creates 4 different layers of colored satin bars following the gradient of the image colors. The used colors are cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. In this case, you can't change any of these colors. You can adjust the look of PhotoStitch by editing its properties. First of all, you can change the width of the satin bars. Lower values may lead to more stitches, but the result will look more like the initial image. Whereas higher values lead to less stitches, but the result may not be so accurate or look distorted in some cases. You can also change the density of the satin bars. Finally, you can type a gamma value. According to the used image, the gamma may enhance the result. When in monochrome, from the Properties bar, select the height style. You'll notice the design is converted into parallel satin bars. The height parameter controls the strength of the distortion, ranging from 0.1 for a subtle effect up to 6 for maximum depth. The width value sets the distance between the satin bars. The minimum value is 1, which creates a fuller and more readable design. If you check the negative option, the elevation effect inverts perception appearing from the opposite side. In the same way, you can enable the grid style, which adds both horizontal and vertical satin bars, leading to a whole different embroidery texture. Adjust the height, set a desired width value. All parameters remain adjustable for a completely unique embroidery result. The imported bitmap can also be converted into a cross-stitch design, or, using the software's patented paint stitch tool, make it look like a brush painting, or like a charcoal sketch using another patented tool of the software. With just a few clicks, you have converted a bitmap image into an artistic PhotoStitch design.